Good morning, fellas. We are back again. We are here today for another day in PokeMMO, just seeing what the average player does, what sort of endgame looks like, what grinds I partake in today. My name's Patrouski. Hopefully you're having a good day. Hopefully you're playing some PokeMMO, playing a game you enjoy. I mean, that's always nice. Have a little bit of a break today. Give yourself at least an hour or two if possible. What's up? Good morning. We're gonna collect some Pokeyen. That Alpha Ditto that we caught yesterday sold quite nicely alongside some other stuff that sold quite nicely. You can see here. I'm gonna claim for 600k. Not bad. Nothing crazy, but 600k. I will take it. Not too shabby. A lot of those 1x31s went ahead and sold off up to 24.7. So around 800k Pokeyen I think gained there in total-ish. Not too shabby by any means. The main thing I'm going to be doing today is, I think, Twitch rewards. So Twitch rewards, if you don't know, you can watch my streams on Twitch. Just watch my stream. You can AFK them. If you don't even have to watch them if you don't want to. If you hate them for whatever reason, fair enough. If you don't want to watch the streams or whatever, you can get Twitch points, right? And then you use those Twitch points to redeem for a free Patrouski OT Pokemon. Okay? A free Patrouski OT Pokemon. Because I invented this system because a lot of people wanted Patrouski OT Pokemon sort of as like a signature or a keepsake or whatever it may be, and I didn't like charging people for that. That felt really weird, but I also couldn't really justify doing it for free because it would take so much time. There were so many people that wanted Patrouski OTs, which is a massive honor. So the system that I've come up with is your ability to earn a free point by just watching my content. Hopefully I think it works out. So we have 18 Patrouski OT requests to go through today. So some of them are, like, two of them, there's one that's over a year old. Two of them are quite old. Like, one is the next time I go 100,000 encounters dry, catch a Pokemon and send it to him. And I actually think I still actually have the catch. So I think I did go 100k dry, but I think they haven't been online in a long time. Tom wants my next 111k encounters dry catch. So stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff like that to factor in. So we're gonna go through today and see what people have redeemed. The one thing I ask is, if you redeem a Twitch reward, include the Pokemon you want, the species, and your username. Like, someone just put Pidove here. I love they picked Pidove, but I don't know their username. I can't send it to them. I just refund your points if that happens, and you can resubmit. So I do Twitch rewards about every 2 weeks or so, as a way to hang out with the community, kind of give stuff back, reward by people who watch the stream. I think it's really cool. I honestly probably should add more Twitch rewards. If you guys have any ideas for Twitch rewards, I'm always open to suggestions. I love the idea of rewarding people who watch my stream and who really, care and love the game and want to support. So I think it's a cool little thing, but that's what we're doing today. Twitch rewards, and then into some probably Xmas prep, probably just money making, to be totally honest, and then possibly some shiny hunts. So let's go ahead and get started on the Twitch rewards, which mostly involves a lot of breeding and possibly chance for a rare shiny. But our first Twitch reward is like a very cool one. It's over to Team Rocket on YouTube, which I love his content on PokeMMO stuff. He's like super unique, does region lock stuff. If you're interested in seeing what someone can do in PokeMMO, only playing the game in Kanto, check him out, Rocket PokeMMO on YouTube. So he asked for a Kanto Swarm Pokemon, so it has a unique catch location. So I'm not totally sure if I'm 100% correct on understanding what he wants, but I'm going to send him this Gligar that I got from the Halloween event. Gligar caught in Viridian Forest. I think that's what he means. I think that's like the unique kind of thing, which is really cool. He's a big collector of like stuff like that, and I love that. So I'm gonna send that over to him and just refund his points just in case. So just a very cool first Twitch reward that I wanted to show off. Next up, we have a nice Relicanth pick over to Wise Boy. Relicanth, really great Pokemon, really good pick from this guy. I think, it's kind of expensive. You know what? Let's go try to get a wild encounter Relicanth. Sometimes I'll breed the Pokemon, sometimes I'll try to wild encounter them. It's actually a really expensive base price, which is kind of crazy, and it's pretty difficult to find. You don't get that many Relicanths. We're gonna head over to Route 226 in Sinnoh and then Super Rod. That's the best way to do it. The best way to like shiny hunt Relicanth is to fish them here, but it's really difficult. It's really tough, honestly. So we're gonna grab a catching Pokemon and a my Celdor to increase my chances of getting fishes, little fish bites with sticky hold. So let's go try to catch this guy over in Sinnoh. It'll give him a nice roll on IVs. Dude, congratulations, Danny. I'm so glad you sent this over to me, man. I'm so glad you showed me this. Man, shiny Corsola is already a very rare shiny. Like, it's very difficult to get. I cannot believe. This is like a fishing shiny, right? I'm pretty sure. This is an annoying, it's like a specifically tough shiny to get. Tough fishing one. And you got it secret, dude. Secret fishing. Like, fishing shinies, man. Okay, let's do the math. Like, for those who don't know, the odds of getting a secret shiny is around 1 in 480,000. It's 16 times rarer than a normal shiny. So the average hours to shiny hunt a Corsola, the problem is I don't know how common it is. I don't know how many phases. If you could tell me in chat, Danny, how many phases you go on like average for a Corsola, that would help me with the math. It seems like uncommon to very common, so hopefully it's like 50-50 or something like that. But essentially, okay, you do like 220 encounters per hour, okay, when fishing. So let's take 30,000 divided by 220. It's with lures and sticky hold, right? So you would take this number and you would multiply. So, oh my goodness, this is, if it's, the math on this kind of thing is crazy. We'll often look at shinies like this and then just kind of like gloss over it and move on. But you have to really understand the gravity. You have to understand the math, right? Danny said it's a 40 to 50% range. Okay, let's assume it's a 50% range. So what you would do is you would double this times 2, and so it's 272 hours of fishing on average for one shiny Corsola. Okay, that's not bad. That's not. Well, what about a secret shiny Corsola? What if you had to do this hunt 16 times on average to get one? Well, now you're looking at 4,352 hours to specifically go for a secret shiny Corsola. A secret shiny Corsola. This is your 19th Corsola? What are you hunting for there? What? This is your 19th. How long have you been there and what are you hunting for? What, Danny? Wait, that's unhinged. But yeah, it would take you 4,300 hours on average to go for a secret shiny Corsola. That's like how rare that stuff gets. Not shiny. Oh, it's his 19th Corsola encounter. Oh, holy shit. Holy dude, nice. Well, wow. Outskilled. Nice work, Danny. That's amazing. This is an interesting question. Hey, Pat, do you think that legendaries could be a good investment? Should they ever add a legendary sync into the game? I'd expect legendary prices to rise. Right now, Moltres, for example, are around 300k. Yes and no. It's one of the riskiest things you could possibly invest in, right? Because number one, it's possible they just never add a legendary sync. I've been rooting for them to do that for a while, but it's possible they never add a legendary sync. And then number two, it's possible they don't add it for another 2 years or like for a lot longer of a time period. So then the floor price would get so much lower, like 100k, then maybe it raises up to 300k, and now you're in some for 300k or whatever, right? And then number three, I mean, it's possible that the thing that they add a sync for, the floor price is just like 300k or whatever, or it's lower than what they're already at, so you don't actually make a profit. So I wouldn't really recommend it. I think it's too risky, but it's also possible there's like some insane high risk, high reward thing. But I will say, well, I guess this wouldn't matter if you're investing ahead of time. PokeMMO often does this thing. I think a lot of players might not have seen this, but PokeMMO will often do this thing where if they drastically change the market of something, they will delist all of them off the GTL heading into an update. So what happens is, for example, when they added prismatic pearls, right? When you were able to all of a sudden sync shinies and like consume them and turn them into prismatic pearls, that was added about a year and a half ago. All shinies got delisted off the GTL. So that could be something interesting. So it does lead to the possibility of like rising the base price of legendaries all to 1 mil or whatever. So it's high risk. It's really high risk, high reward is what I would say. That's an up to you sort of thing. You might just sit on those and do nothing forever, you know? Wait, this is a cool spot. Wait, I just realized, is Luca literally over here hunting for shiny Relicanth? Wait, this is a sick spot. Wait, this is very cool. We're gonna head over here. This is very cool. I don't know if I think I have to run out my rappel steps to be able to fish. I could be wrong. Let me, dude, that's so funny. Let me get my super rod out. You do need super rod for this, I believe. Oh, please tell me. Okay, I was like, what are the odds I don't have my super rod unlocked in Sinnoh? They were non-0%, so this is cool. Okay, so you can actually fish here with rappel. Okay, let's see. There. We got, okay, we're so lucky. Streamer luck. First encounter Relicanth is very lucky. This is a very, 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 very cool shiny hunting location slash shunt to go for. Relicanth is a very, very cool shiny. If you haven't seen it, let's see. Like, it's rare. It's difficult to get. It's a slow shunt. It looks awesome. Not many people go for it. Yeah, Relicanth is, I think it's listed like an S tier, like top tier shiny in my opinion. No! Oh, I'm bad at the game. The Relicanth had recoil damage, boys. That was the 6x31 Relicanth. Damn, that the Twitch chatter would have gotten. Oh, that's okay. This next one will be even better, I promise. Okay, we're just the luckiest man alive. I just got two wait, Relicanth is like not that common here. Getting a second and that's like kind of, I'm pretty sure it's like 20% chance or something like that here. That's pretty wild. Should I test this spot more? Is this an easier shunt than I expected? That's actually pretty nice. All right, the Relicanth has been caught. Let's see the IVs. This is going to be sent over to someone, and the IVs are not good. I'm so sorry to the person that's being sent to. But while we're here, this is a good excuse. While we're here, let me do like 10 total encounters. I've done 2 encounters so far, both of which were Relicanth. Let me just do, there's Gyarados. Let me do a few encounters and see like what kind of Pokemon I encounter here, because this is a totally like valid shiny hunt that I might do in the future. All right, we ended up, my RNG ended up evening out and ended up making a lot more sense. So I did 10 encounters, 3 of which were Relicanth, and that actually ends up, I'm pretty sure this spot's like a 20% chance or so. I think I just got super lucky on my first like 2 or 3 encounters, so I got my hopes up for a little bit, but this makes a lot more sense. Only 3 Relicanth encounters and 11 total encounters. Here, another cool Twitch reward. Someone said, I'm not picky about the Pokemon, I just prefer a non-Halloween Pokemon. I have this random Sudowoodo that I've probably bred a million times. It came out Adamant Nature last. I'm trying to get it shiny. It's Adamant Nature. It's 20 plus. It's totally usable. Yeah, this is totally. I can totally send this over. This is a totally fit. This is a totally cute one. Unfortunately, his name is Rub My Pikachu, so maybe I shouldn't have. That I'm such a. But that's okay. That's okay. Hopefully he'll have better luck with this Sudowoodo than I have in terms of the shiny luck. Thanks for watching. I mistyped it, but the mistypes stay in, boys. All right, I gotta stop dilly-dallying. I've been not buying Great Balls and Ultra Balls forever. I'm totally out. I literally have 0, which is so ridiculous. I'm gonna buy 200 Greats, cost 120k, and then Ultras probably the same, maybe 100 or so. We'll spend 240k. That's fine. I needed to stock up on these for a super long time. I haven't bought them in a super long time. I got plenty of expert lore still. Anything else that I need? I kind of need some baby repels. These are honestly nice to have sometimes. And it's 40k for 100 of them. They're actually like pretty cheap. Escape ropes. I'll stock up on escape ropes. And because I am anti-Dig Ocarina Gang, as always. Just in case you want to have some. I have plenty of revives. While we're here, I'm a big fan of, so in trainer battles, you can't do this anymore because they patched or whatever, but in wild battles, why it's important, why I keep you might want, why do you have 45 revives, Patrouski? Why is that even, why do you need that, right? The reason why I'm so willing to spend Pokeyen on revives is because of wild shinies where I'm in a shitty situation, right? If I have 2 level 100 Pokemon and I have a stack of 50 revives, it lets it so I can spam revives and like chain revives and essentially almost never lose the shiny. Unless I'm like in a time swipe horde against a bunch of like super high level Pokemon or something goes extremely wrong. It's possible it could still not get me out, but having a big stack of revives like that makes it like way more likely to catch shinies that I shouldn't be able to, that I kind of messed up about, I keep forgetting that we can just breed from the daycare now. So I can actually like set up a bunch of different Twitch rewards and then breed them all at once. I'm gonna go ahead and try to do that. Kind of like a big, I don't know, a big mega pack of Twitch rewards. That'll be kind of fun. So let's go do, someone else wants a Snorlax. Let's breed one of those as well. Okay, I think I have a bunch of breeds set up. So first things first, I actually dragged Pokemon from my thing into the, I'm not sure, but first things first, there's a long menu. Okay, we've got our Chimchar. Chimchar is for somebody. We'll go ahead and get this bred. I think that's it. Pokeball. Yep, yep, sure, this is fine. Get that taken care of. All right. Show me the PC now. Now I know with consecutive uses of the PC, it actually, or consecutive uses of the of this guy, it speeds things up, which is pretty interesting. So there we go. Our Shuckle. We have 2 more Shuckles that have been requested. So those will get we'll try to wild catch some of them. Next up is a Totodile with Naughty Nature, 25 plus attack and speed, because why not? It wasn't too expensive to do so. Next up, we've got a Snorlax No, really, you know, sometimes I put some extra effort in Pokeyen into the IVs. Sometimes I just kind of, you know, go with it. So sometimes I get something nice. The Snorlax, you know, it's kind of whatever. Triagonal, 3 times 31. Hopefully high rolling this speed. We'll have to see. It kind of just is how I feel. You know, sometimes I do a little bit extra, sometimes I don't. I can't spend like 50k on every single Twitch reward breed, but I like to put in a little bit here and there on some of them. So there's all of our eggs. Let's go grab our Chandelure. So we have our Chandelure, have our 5 eggs. 5 Twitch rewards are hatching. Now we need 2 more Shuckles. 2 more Shuckles, a Smeargle, and a Drowsy are some of the wild things we need to catch. While we're in Kanto, let's go catch a Drowsy. I'm pretty sure we can go east over to, actually not from here. Oh, Eve, I just realized that glitch, that Saffron City glitch is still there. Not only, so if you don't know, right now Saffron City is glitched, where it doesn't say Saffron City, it just says Kanto. And then even on the map, look, it says Kanto. But if you hover over this, it says Vermilion. That's very weird. It's a very weird location glitch. But we're gonna head over to Vermilion, go east, try to catch a, try to get a quick ball, a Drowsy. Well, speaking of, try to get a Drowsy. Okay, what's happened? We got some. Is there a live auction going on? That's always fun to. I think so. That's always fun to catch. That's cool. We'll come back to that in a second. See what's going on. Let's go for a wild Drowsy really quick. All right, there is the Drowsy caught. Let's check the IVs. Nothing great. Modest nature, which is good, but nothing great, unfortunately. Okay, a lot of the things hatched. No shinies, unfortunately, but that's okay. I'm going to go catch 2 Shuckles really quick in the Hoenn Safari Zone, and then a Smeargle. So let's go do the Smeargle first, I guess. Oh, let's do the Shuckle first, because there's a chance that we don't catch... Hello? There's a chance that we don't catch 2 Shuckles, so we want to give it like 5 minutes for the rocks to refresh. So let's head over here and go for those Shuckles. We got exactly 2 Shuckles, so the streamer luck is continuing today. I super agree with this sentiment, Kermito. We're talking about new content in PokeMMO and the pace of new content and the expectation that's been set and sort of what's... I'm seeing a lot of new players have sort of a different expectation or understanding of how PokeMMO operates, being a 5 developer company, or, you know, quote unquote company. He said that I think adding 2 sets of trios close to the legendaries, adding Johto, there was a lot. 2023 was literally the biggest year we've ever seen in PokeMMO history, like ×5. It was like by far. So if you started playing in 2023, saw all that content, right? And then you expect the same in 2024, you're gonna feel really bad, right? But if you started playing the game in like 2021 and you saw like a consistent trickle of content and sort of some dry streaks and et cetera, then it makes a lot more sense. If you've been playing PokeMMO for a few years, all of this makes sense. If you've been playing since like the start of 2023 or mid 2023, you saw a massive, if you started with Johto, right? You saw a massive push of content, and then you expect that, and you have to like, we have to adjust our expectation to understand it's a 5 developer team. Now that doesn't prevent them from critique, but it does make sense as to why the pace and rate of content we get like is the way that we get it. Okay, I think I have all my Twitch rewards finally done. Let's go ahead and send them out one by one. First things first, we've got this Totodile being sent over to, wait, not sold, lol, sent over to Stroder. Alrighty, fellas, Twitch rewards are officially done and over, okay? If you redeem any from this point on, I'll get to them in the next 2 weeks or so. That'll be the plan. I try to do them every 2 weeks or so they do kind of pile up a little bit, but from this point forward, Twitch rewards are done, at least for the time being, until for 2 more weeks. So let's go do something. I do actually want to hop on an alt account extremely soon and do some storyline runs over there to help me get alt accounts made and prepped and ready for the Christmas event, and I might go check those out, but I also want to go shiny. I'm gonna go shiny hunt Sandslash for a little bit, slash kind of see what those alt accounts actually look like. Do you have a food take on peas, like sweet peas, dude? Or just yeah, absolutely. I actually have a pretty not hot take, but I love peas. I love peas so much. Peas are one of the things I was lucky enough to like have a little garden growing up that had some peas. What, like, fresh garden peas are, I don't mean to be that guy, oh, fresh garden stuff is so much better, whatever. Fresh garden peas are so good. Like, they are so, like, we would just like shell them and like pop them in our mouths like raw and like fucking crunch them, and like, dude, fresh peas are so insane. They're like so good. You can microwave them really quick, put salt and pepper on them. They taste so different than like a store-bought pea or like a canned pea. But even like canned sweet peas is really good, really nice. Get yourself a can of sweet peas, get yourself a can of corn. You know, it's so, I don't know, peas are great. You can put ketchup on them, you can put salt and pepper. Probably one of the best vegetables, probably S tier vegetables, peas. Oh, someone said ketchup on peas, question mark. Let me actually clarify. Sorry. What I would do growing up is you would get a big pot of mac and cheese, a can of peas, combine them, and then drizzle on top. You wouldn't just do ketchup on peas. That's a little psycho. You would do ketchup on mac and cheese and peas. Very normal, very sane thing to do. This is a very real question that I haven't been asked in a while, WGS. I super respect this, dude. Does it make sense to change over to single encounter shunting if I'm over 30,000 encounters dry? I know it doesn't change the chance. The odds don't increase, but it feels right. I think if being 30,000 encounters dry motivates you to go single encounter hunt or do rarer shunts, I would heavily encourage that. Like, feelings are a lot of what drive us. If you feel motivated to do rarer shunts because you're 30, even though you logically know the math doesn't change, the shiny rate is, even if you're 60,000 encounters dry, your shiny rate is still 1 out of 30,000. It doesn't change, right? Because you have more encounters. I think it's totally fine to want to go do different things, do different shunts, or try to do rarer shunts. If it motivates you to do that, then mentally, then take advantage of that. Motivation is like an emotion we can't really control. So if you have a spark of it and it feels better, why not? I feel like it's better to, why not, you know? All right, let's get back to actual PokeMMO. We've done a lot of like trading card game discussion and like anime, like all these off topic. During PokeMMO streams, there's so many rambles and so many discussion about other things outside of the game, which is always funny. So we're going to switch over to the alt account, over to, I think, Dr. Nasty, unfortunately, and see where he's at. I think he's like not far into the Kanto storyline at all. Like, he has 3 gym badges. This bro can't even trade. So we're going to play this account, work on this account. We have donor status on this account, so I mean, a shiny would be amazing. It carries over from Patrouski, which is very, very cool. We're gonna grab whatever Pokemon we can here. I don't really have any high leveled Pokemon. I'm gonna have to XP train stuff. I got an Ivysaur, a Porygon that I'm gonna be using to beat the storyline, hopefully, or help out with that. And we're gonna see how things go. I do not have very many good Pokemon, so do I have Pokeballs? I want to make sure I have enough Pokeballs. I have a lot of Pokeballs. Okay, so I want to make sure I have enough of those in case of a shiny. Let's carry on from where I left off, which I have no idea where that was at. Do I have access to cut? I do, which means that I can go teach Oddish cut, which means I can go grab Fly really quick. So let's go do that. Let's go try to fight the trainers to the left of Celadon and go grab Fly. I feel like that's a good place to start. There's still a Snorlax here. I haven't played this account in years, so I am truly trying to like discover where I'm at on this account. Let's head over here. You can get Fly over here in Kanto. We all know that. Let's go grab that. I have the bike. That's good. So we get Fly. So we have Fly, cut. We've got the bike. That's a good sign. We'll teach Fly to my Pidgey. That'll allow us to I don't have a Pidgey. Let's go grab a Pidgey really quick. We're already making really nice progress in the account. We got access to Fly. We got a few Pokemon in our party. We have our bike, which is nice. So next up, we have to defeat Erika to get our 4th gym badge, which is going to be over here. I'm going to be trying to take her down with my Porygon, but I don't really have great attacks. I have like Tri Attack's the main thing here. And then other than my Porygon, the rest of my Pokemon can definitely not take down Erika. So we're going to see how this goes. We're going to try to, we'll try to fight against the other people as well. It's just, yeah. So I haven't even been in this gym yet since 2013 is when I last made storyline progress on this account. Wait, Tri Attack just one-shot Bellsprout. Wait, get owned. Wait a minute. Outskilled. This Porygon isn't even EV trained in special attack. It's like a bulky, like, I think this is a bulky Porygon for NU is why I made this. I forget, I don't know why it's on this account. I actually have no idea. But it's helping me obliterate the storyline, so I mean, I'll take it. Would you say that catching all of the legendaries before encountering a shiny is pretty standard? No, I would say that's actually like, it might actually be more difficult. Like all of the shinies, like all 7 or all 6 at least, like the roaming legendaries, it might actually be more difficult to catch all the legendaries without getting a shiny, right? So we don't know, to be fair, we don't know the legendary rate in PokeMMO. We know that it is somewhere between I'm getting fucked really quick. Sorry, one sec. It's somewhere between 2,000 and 5,000. Or sorry, 2,000 and 8,000. Sorry. Somewhere between 2,000 and 8,000. So usually we just assume it's 5,000, but we don't know for sure, right? So let's say the rate for a legendary is 1 out of 5,000 and there's 6 of them. The math on that would be 30,000 encounters on average for all the legendaries. So like it's about
I guess it's about on rate. If you hunt for all of the legendaries in each region, you probably would end up getting one shiny on the way. That's kind of cool. I never really thought about it like that, but it's actually very cool. That seems very, like, it seems kind of on pace. Okay, that is the final trainer defeated leading up to Erika, but even that fight took me 2 attempts and was difficult. I need more resources on this account. I drained all the resources from this account like years ago, so I'm gonna hop back over to the main account for a quick sec, send over some Pokemon that are level 37 or below that'll help me take on the rest of the storyline, just speed through it a little bit better. It doesn't need to be perfect. You don't always need Moxie Gyarados, Moxie Crocodile, Eevee Train, like the most insane Pokemon for the storyline. Obviously, it would help and it makes it easier, but you just don't need perfect mons when it comes to the storyline. You just want something good enough to get you through. This is a perfect. Okay, I was looking for highest level 37, minimum level 30. We got this level 37 Lucario. This is going to obliterate a storyline. It's Eevee trained, Bullet Punch. Oh, this is... Now, it's obviously not like top 10 best mons for the storyline. I wouldn't like recommend someone use a Lucario, but because it's just kind of frail. You don't really need to choose frail over not frail in the story. But like, I have it. It's Eevee trained. It's ready to go. I think a lot of people like over worry about the storylines and like want to go for like the perfect, most efficient, like... And really, you just need someone to get you through. If you want to do speed runs, like that's, you know, different story, fair enough, more power to you, but... I wouldn't worry so much about having the perfect, most optimal top 10 mon to beat the storyline. Whatever works is going to work. Okay, I don't think this is worth it, but I'm going to do it for fun, okay? I love the idea of being able to use my shiny Stantler in a storyline. That's really cool. So I'm going to use vitamins to Eevee train him. This is going to be super expensive. Like, that is not... I know that was... I don't know how much yen that was, but I can tell you it wasn't worth it. We're gonna do this. These are at least untradeable, so that feels less bad. We need speed. What's the speed vitamin? So we're gonna fully Eevee train him and then send him over. It was minus 55k. It's not terrible, I guess, but definitely not cheap. What is the speed vitamin? Calcium? Carbos? Carbos. Let's see. I just have a bunch of vitamins sitting around, usually from random openings, just literally random things here and there. I just end up with vitamins. So boom, there we go. Let's use this one. Boom. The Stantler is now Eevee trained. We can use a shiny. It's also like not a super broken crate. It's a Stantler, a cool shiny, unique Pokemon to take down the storyline with. That'll be fun. Okay, with all of our Pokemon over in the account box, I can now go ahead and switch out my team, drag all of these over, and boom. Now we have a beautiful 6 team of pretty powerful. Now I do need a cut and tackle Pokemon in my party, so we'll leave the like Rotom in here for now. Can Pidgey learn cut? I think it can, right? Cut and no, it can't. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put we'll put the Rampardos, I guess, back in. Sure, Matang maybe. I don't know, something like that. We'll grab our cut Pokemon. So there we go. Now we can go back to heal up, go back to Erika, and we should actually like hard stomp her from this point. All right, thus begins our extremely intense Erika fight. Defeating Erika on this account will give me access to the GTL, which will allow me to make more Pokeyen, buy certain things. I don't really need to, like, I'm not sitting here trying to make this the Road to PokeMMO account. This is not, like, going to be a developed main account. It's mostly meant to be an alt account that I can switch over to, catch Alpha Dittos on, do the Christmas event, do other event things, do untradeable things. The more alt accounts you have, especially during events, super powerful, can earn really crazy Pokeyen per hour, PC storage space. There's so many benefits to alt accounts, especially right now with the account box being somewhat new, right? Dude, the shiny Stantler is going down. Peace soldier. He did not make it. He could not beat the bro. Got 1v1 by a Blossom. Was it worth the 150k I spent on vitamins to Eevee train him? Probably still for the flex. Lucario is obliterating these things. The Wolf Demon is just absolutely punching up, destroying, and taking out these cute little floral little fellers. See you later, Vileplume. That is the 4th gym badge achieved. GTL access unlocked on this account. Small progress, but very good progress. Very impactful progress. And we'll be making more on this account as this week goes on. As it is Thursday today, we'll try to, I think tomorrow, Friday, will be largely focused on playing the alt account, largely focused on making alt account progress, whether on Dr. Nasty or on Snooki. So I will see you guys then. I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed another PokeMMO day of streams. If you did like the video, it helps out tremendously. If you didn't, feel free to dislike it. That's totally okay. Subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO videos. Follow me on Twitch for 6 streams a week, usually at the moment, Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. ET, and Saturday or Sunday, depending on there's a catch event coming up this Sunday, as well as a fashion contest. And if you want to go above and beyond and support the content, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal/Venmo help out a ton. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. I'll see y'all later. Peace, Reno, and enjoy PokeMMO. Hey, what's up? Patrouski here, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching until the very end of the video. That means the world to me, and if your name is listed here, that means you went above and beyond and supported the channel financially, which allows me to even be here and have the time to do this. So thank you so very much.